everyone, I am Lila Bermudo from Bsba 3C. Question number 1. What is the legal environment? The legal environment of business investigates the impact of the law on all aspects of business ownership and management. Legal ethics, court procedures, torts, contracts, consumer law, property law, employment law, environmental law, and international law are all covered. Legal environment explains how legal agendas influence managerial decisions. It aids managers in the operation of their businesses by allowing them to understand the limits and boundaries of their respective firm's existence. It conforms their decisions to the legal system. In legal environment, it ensures that all businesses around the world are regulated, resulting in working in a regulated environment.
Question number 2. What is meant by diversity management? First thing first, let's define diversity management and then let's differentiate diverse management from diversity management. Diversity management is a deliberate effort made by the leaders of an organization to hire diverse talent and support an inclusive workplace that values and protects each of its employees equally by providing resources to learn from, connect with, and respect individual differences. So the difference between diversity management from diverse management is that diverse management is a leadership team made up of diverse individuals leading an organization. On the other hand, diversity management is the act of building and managing a diverse team. Question number 3. What are diversity management strategies? So having a diverse workplace can help improve productivity and can create an energetic environment. Here are some creative strategies to effectively handle workplace diversity. First is the hiring process, education, policy review, and long-term strategy.
Number 4. What are the 5 laws that protect diversity in the workplace? So the 5 laws that protect the diversity in the workplace are the Equal Pay Act, the Civil Rights Act, the Pregnancy Discrimination Act, Age Discrimination in Employment Act, and Genetic Information Non-Discrimination Act. First is Equal Pay Act. The Equal Pay Act of 1963 prohibits sex-based wage discrimination between men and women in the same establishment who performs jobs that require substantially equal skills, effort, and responsibility under similar working conditions. Second is the Civil Rights Act Title VII. Title VII prohibits employment discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, and national origin. The Civil Rights Act of 1991 is to provide for the recovery of compensatory and punitive damages in cases of intentional violations of Title VII. Third is Pregnancy Discrimination Act. According to the basic federal law, the Pregnancy Discrimination Act or PDA prohibits discrimination on the basis of pregnancy, childbirth, or related medical conditions. The Act applies to all employees having at least 15 or more than 15 employees. PDA states that pregnant women or women affected by pregnancy-related condition must be treated in the same manner as any other employee, and if a pregnant employee is unable to perform her duties because of pregnancy, her disability is to be treated on the same basis as any other disability. Fourth is the Age Discrimination in Employment Act. This act shall be known as Anti-Age Discrimination in Employment Act, promote the right of all employees and workers, regardless of age, to be treated equally in terms of compensation, benefits, promotion, training, and other employment opportunities. And for the last law is the Genetic Information Non-Discrimination Act. The Genetic Information Non-Discrimination Act, or GINA, was signed into law on May 21, 2008. GINA Act protects individuals against discrimination based on their genetic information in health coverage and in employment. GINA is divided into two sections or titles. Title 1 of GINA prohibits discrimination based on genetic information in health coverage, and Title 2 of GINA prohibits discrimination based on genetic information in employment.
Hi everyone, I am Geraldine Alimento and today I am going to answer questions 5 and 6. The fifth question, how can managers encourage diversity? Managers can encourage diversity in the workplace by ensuring a comfortable working environment and providing equal opportunities to all employees and staff. By preventing or not having a gender pay gap, ensure that all employees have the same opportunities, promote equality policies and procedures in workplace, eradicate bullying and discrimination inside and outside of the workplace, and introduce a mentor program for all employees to foster the professional development of every employee, not just those from diverse backgrounds. Question number 6. What are the 5 major kinds of employment laws? So the following are the 5 major kinds of employment laws that an employers must abide, otherwise they're at risk of an expensive employment tribunal case and reputational damage of the company. The first employment law is the Equal Pay Act. So this implies that all employees in the same workplace performing equal work must receive equal pay unless any difference in pay can be justified. Equal pay applies to all contractual terms, not just the basic pay. The next one is the Civil Rights Act, Title 7. It protects employees and job applicants from employment discrimination based on race, gender, color, religion, and national origin. Next one is the Pregnancy Discrimination Act. This forbids discrimination based on pregnancy when it comes to pay aspect of employment, including hiring, firing, pay, job assignments, promotions, and any other term of condition of employment. The next one is the Age Discrimination in Employment Act. This promotes the right of all employees and workers, regardless of age, to be related equally in terms of compensation, benefits, promotion, training, and other employment opportunities. The next one is the Vocational Rehabilitation and American with Disabilities Act. The Rehabilitation Act prohibits discrimination on the basis of disability in programs conducted by federal agencies, in programs receiving federal financial assistance, in federal employment, and in the employment practices of federal contractors.
So question number 7. Who is responsible for the diversity and inclusion in a workplace? The answer for this is of course the Human Resource Department. More than any other group or individual, the Human Resource Department is responsible for the inclusion and diversity of a workplace. And at 59% of organization, HR oversees diversity efforts. And at 64%, it is tasked with the diversity initiatives that is well according to the Society of Human Resource Management. Question number 8. What are the 3 types of arguments in favor of diversity management? The 3 types are namely, the diversity is here to stay. Diversity management is the right thing to do. Diversity makes a good business sense. So let's tackle the first one. That is, the diversity is a reality here to stay. That means that businesses have to adapt to the new realities of an increasingly diverse workforce. Secondly, diversity management is the right thing to do. This is the moral and ethical reasoning of the diversity management. At the heart of this argument is the notion of equal opportunities regardless of person's characteristics such as gender, race, and sexual orientation. Third and last is diversity makes a good business sense. That means that diversity management can provide a good competitive advantage. Businesses that have more diversity tend to have more market share growth, more return of investment, and more revenue growth. The most diverse businesses foster innovation. That is because when you get